Hey everybody, it's Mike from Monkey Fab, and we're going to show you guys how to repin all these connectors on the Holley terminal to make your life easier. You guys saw our last few videos has been going over the harness and how to make it fit better, etc. So we have most of these guys, and to help you out, we'll show you how to pin and depin and pin these guys. English, see if I can speak it. These are the head terminals. So these are the guys that go right back into the Holley, and they're like J1 and 2 if you have a Terminator X, and you got J1 through 4 if you have an X Max, and you have like J1 through 52 if you have a Dominator. And these are all your mains wires that go in your computer. So to lock and unlock these, you have these little white dots here and here. And what we do is we just push the big single one to unlock it. Now we can pull these pins in and out just like that. We're going to replace this pink one today. That's why it was already out, and this is our third or fourth try. But we're going to replace that guy. And if it's not in all the way, like let's say I put it there, you're not going to be able to lock it. So it's always good to put it in all the way, verify that you can see it at the end, and then just shut it down, give it a little quick tug, and you know everything is connected like it's supposed to be. So what we got here are the pins for it. These are called Supercell 1.0, which are just these connector pins. And these guys are for 16 gauge, so we got some nice 16 gauge wire here. I'll show you this guy. You'll see it's got a place where the wire lands, and then it's got these little like spiky horns that wrap around the insulation. And then your lock goes in between those guys, and your metal pin will just slide into it. And there you go. So this guy's a 16, so we got some 16 gauge wire. You're gonna go ahead and strip a little bit. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want a ton of wire, but maybe like 1/8 of an inch sticking out. It's just fine. And here's the crimpers that we're going to use for this. These guys are GM crimpers. I'm sorry the label's kind of washed, but you can find these on Amazon for like 115, 120. We're going to be using the E to crimp with, and then we're going to be using the C for the terminal guy. And these work almost on all of the pins for the Holley terminal. They're not the right ones, but they work. If you want professional advice, you need to go elsewhere. So we're just going to go ahead and lay that guy in there. You can't stick this sometimes. So you got the female side and the male side. I usually put those V up, so it's held into the female side like this. Whoops. And then you just want your wire, you want your insulation to land where it's going to be, and your wire to go all the way through. And then what we do is just go ahead and crimp these all the way. And we got a nice crimp for our wire there. I like to give it what I think is a ridiculous amount of torque, because I'd rather it come off now than later. And then these little horns, what I do is I just take my thumbnail usually, or you can use those little fancy depinning tools to kind of wrap them around a little bit. So you got a start of the wrap, and then we're just going to take these boys, hit it with our C. We'll just try to make it nice and flat. They actually kind of wrap around each other to the side, so it's not right on top of each other, just in case you're wondering. And that's what we got there. So we got one pin, and we're going to put it in place of this pink wire. So we're going to unlock this guy. These are depinning tools. These are super handy to have. Again, you got these on Facebook, or I'm sorry, Amazon?
Amazon, yeah.
Amazon. And they just got like a really hard tip, which is really nice. It's much better than the little Chinese depinning guys. So pop here, unlocks. We pull our pink out. We put our new wire in. We verify that it's seated all the way. It's not seated all the way right there, so push a little bit more. There we go. You guys should be able to see the metal.
Yep, it's visible.
Okay. And then once that's done, we just push our locks down and give it a little pull, and we're good to go. That's how you pin and depin these guys. So check them out.